Warning. This is Brews and Bros, a laid-back podcast where we taste and rank some beers. We are not experts, and we are not beer sommeliers. We are just a couple of guys who love tasting all kinds of beer. We know what we like, and we want to share this with all of our listeners. 2 brothers, 3 beers. Let's go. Brews and Bros is sponsored by the Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. Well done.
Yes.
We're back at it.
We are.
This is Brews and Bros.
Yep. Episode 15.
Episode 15.
This is fantastic.
It is fantastic. I do have to say, though, Don,
Yep.
my emotions are all over the place today.
Really?
Yeah, it's this is the 1-year anniversary of my grandma's celebration of life.
Yes.
And on this day, exactly a year ago, I actually invented a new holiday in honor of my grandma.
You did.
Rosé Day.
I remember that. Yep.
She loved her rosé.
Yep.
Right? Carlo Rossi, right from the bottle. If anybody knows what I'm picturing right now, big jug, has the little ring finger in it.
Yeah.
That's what she drank all day long. So this is Rosé Day, and I said that I was going to crack a bottle of rosé sparkling that my wife always has in the fridge. So the Don and I are just going to do a little cheers if you guys will bear with us, because I got to do it for my grandma.
I love it.
So,
Happy Rosé Day to none of us. Show.
A little bit different, but I did put the champagne flutes in the freezer, so just to get a little frosty.
Sure.
Just to wet our whistle a little
I think
bit in honor of my grandma.
This is definitely going to be appreciated from heaven, from her.
I think so.
Yeah.
She'll be watching down on us for sure today.
For sure.
So, all right.
I was telling your sister too, though. Like it doesn't. It's strange because I know it's only been a year, but it feels like so long.
I know.
I don't know. Do you feel the same way?
Kind of the same way.
Yeah,
I
but
do
then and when you bring this up right now, I remember you speaking at the banquet hall, and it kind of brings it back. Like, it just happened.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird, but weird feelings. But this is a happy day, man.
It's a happy day for sure. So salute na Rosé
Salute,
Day.
none of that.
We love you. Cheers.
Happy Rosé Day.
Happy Rosé Day. Okay.
All right.
So, IPAs, back to the IPAs today, Don.
The Juicy IPA.
We got some juicy ones, so I'm excited about
I'm excited about these 3 we got in the lineup.
Definitely, me too.
What do we got? All new? No, we got 1 returning.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2. 2
returning.
Yeah, 2 returning and 1 brand new.
So, a couple of things we're going to be talking about today. I was in Buffalo at the Bruce Springsteen concert.
The boss.
Amazing.
It seemed like everybody was
I know. Except for
me.
Yeah. And I stumbled across something at and I apologize if I'm pronouncing this place incorrectly, but the Hofbrauhaus in
Hofbrauhaus
in Buffalo, they had something there that kind of blew me away. So I want to talk about that.
I'm interested to find out what this is.
And old school movies again, right, Don? But a little bit different this time.
Okay.
We're going to talk about those ones that scared the crap out of you.
Oh, so many.
I had a few.
I had a few too.
Yeah, I definitely had a few.
Yeah.
So, that being said, are we ready for the first beer?
Yeah.
As always, we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about this beer in a way that we think everybody will appreciate and understand.
Yeah.
If the beer's crushable, if it's flavorful, if you should go and buy it right now on the spot. Just go and get it because it's that good. So,
absolutely, and we always give our honest and true view of these beers that we're going to taste.
So, we got the Sunshine Juicy IPA. First time for the Frank Brewing Company, right, Don?
Yes, sir.
And 6.5. This is the highest percentage of alcohol on the docket.
Yep, strong beer, Juicy IPA, Frank Brewing Company, Sunshine Juicy IPA. I want to mention, we don't always talk about it, but 54 IBUs. So, going to be a little bit of a...
I'm going to say that's the highest in terms of the IBUs that we've had.
Yeah, for sure.
I think, at least.
Yeah.
I like the slogan here, too. It says, nice guys, great beer.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they're nice guys.
And
we'll tell you if it's great beer.
And another one, a tradition of hard work. These guys are located in Tecumseh.
Nice.
Tecumseh, Ontario.
Perfect.
So, Frank's.
All right, ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do this. So, cracking this open, and nice frosted glass like always.
And to anybody out there, yes, we frost the glass, and it says to drink the cold beer, the beer cold. It says it right on the can.
Yep.
So Joe Nicholson, I'm calling you out on this.
This is going to be the second time in a row Joe Nicholson's name is brought up on this podcast.
And I know he's going to be listening.
Oh,
so
he will. It
says drink this cold.
So, did they call this a hazy? Juicy.
Juicy.
Because I was going to say, and I know my glass is very frosty right now. I would say it's that kind of mix between a hazy and just the more of the pale style of
Well, I didn't read it for
IPA.
you, but Sunshine pours a hazy orange hue
Yeah.
and is bursting with a citrusy aroma and bitterness.
Okay, now it's on the light side of orange here, though.
Yeah.
All right, we got to say that it's not that blood orange. We've had some other IPAs where it's really, really almost like a blood orange. This is on the more pale side.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely a hazy. I'm gripping that glass. I cannot see my fingers on the other side of the glass. So I always like that. Got a nice cloudy head on this thing. While the Don's taking a picture, I'm going to take a little sniff of this. Oh, Don. We got some aroma.
Okay.
It always excites me.
I love it. I
Come
don't
on.
even have to look. I'm not even looking at you. I'm taking the picture and I can see the smile.
Well,
so.
let's be honest.
Yeah.
Here. It's an IPA. You better give me some aroma. If you don't give me aroma, I'm worried right off the bat. So.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's great.
So I'm gonna go in again. Did you smell anything? Citrus, just exploding.
Citrus, exploding with citrus, just like they said it on the
Juicy,
can. Yeah.
right? We're expecting the juicy fruit when we're tasting this.
I am intrigued here to realize here that they said there is a generous portion of malt in here. So
Okay.
I mean, I didn't see anything from the head portion of it caramel.
All right.
But maybe the taste is there, right?
Yeah. Right now, the flavorful fruit. Actually, I don't know if it's flavorful yet, but the citrus fruit is definitely coming across.
This is time. We're both thirsty.
All right. Let's
Cheers.
do this. Cheers. Okay. The citrus is just pow.
Exploded into my mouth.
It did explode, and there's a smoothness.
There is.
Right?
I was expecting a little bit of like a
The afterbite.
the afterbite.
Right?
I'm not feeling that. That is fantastic.
Right? I think the Don and I, we get a little worried when we know it's over, and we like some stronger beers.
We do.
But sometimes when it's like, 6.5, and again, this is, a rookie mistake when you look at something like, oh, it's going to be too strong, we can't drink it. But we always have to err on the side of caution, right?
For sure.
Because we know some of you out there, if you see yourselves, if you see anything over like a 5.5, you're like, oh, but this is delicious.
It's delicious.
It's smooth.
All those flavors, like I'm seeing the citrus, the orange color was perfect. Like it's very, very smooth.
It is.
And crisp. Yeah.
Crisp. It's delicious. You want to keep on drinking it. I don't know if it's exactly poolside crush, but it's as close as you can get, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like I
agree with you on that.
Right? Like 3.
I don't know if I
be
could
a little
crush,
dangerous.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know if I could crush 3 of these. Yeah. You'd be picking me up from the pool. Wake up, Don. Wake up.
But this is
fantastic.
The hops is forward enough in this beer, but you got the citrus, you got that flavor. The aroma's great, the haziness, the color is great. Just a great start.
Great all around beer. Yeah, this is great. I was worried about the
podcast.
IBUs being a little bit higher there, so I was thinking it was going to be a lot more stronger, but I'm not tasting that.
But I think the key is they blended it so well.
Yeah.
That's why with the juicy aspect of it, with the fruit,
fantastic job.
blended awesomely. So
Fantastic.
I'm going to go one more, but I think I'm ready to go.
Frank, I want to meet you. Where's Frankie?
Okay, this is the first one from Frank. Right? We got to get some more from this brewery. Okay.
Yep.
I think I'm ready.
Yeah.
We're going to do this?
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 7.4. Okay.
Okay.
We got the Don, 7.8.
Yeah,
Bang.
I like this.
7.4 from me, the Bruiser. That was, again, the Sunshine Juicy IPA by Frank Brewing Company. It's a 6.5. Awesome start.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Beer.
Honest, solid beer. Yeah, all around.
It's exactly a Juicy IPA, exactly how they build it. So,
great job, Frank Brewing Company.
when we come back, we're going to talk about what I saw.
Yeah, I'm excited.
How do we pronounce that name again?
Hofbrauhaus. Hofbrauhaus in Buffalo.
Buffalo. I'm curious if anybody else has seen what I saw.
Perfect. Let's do it. Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. Originating from Niagara Falls, Steve, founder, co-owner, and Jacob, co-owner, realized they were passionate about expanding local craft beer, distillery, wine, and cider scenes in the Niagara region. As a result, they decided that they wanted to share it with others, people visiting Niagara from near and afar. So in 2016, they established Niagara Craft Brewery Tours. It has grown every year since. Having a strong affinity for Muskoka, in 2019, Steve and Jacob brought their success to Cottage Country and started Muskoka Craft Brewery Tours. It is with immense excitement that they have expanded to Canadian Craft Brewery Tours in 2023. They are thrilled to bring their fun and educational brand right across Canada. Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. Taste the best of Canada.
We're back.
Yes, sir.
So I was telling the Don that I went to this place called the Hofbrauhaus in Buffalo. I'm sure it's very well known if you're from that area. And something blew me away when I went in there, Don.
Okay.
So, and first of all, the place is amazing. It's a German style brewery,
Yeah.
right? So they're all dressed up, decked out like in the German outfits.
Okay.
You know that one European Vacation, Chevy Chase dresses up and he's
Like
drinking
that
the
white shirt, like the Seinfeld puffy shirt?
Almost, right? And Chevy Chase is kicking people, and he's trying to do the German dance. And, the one bartender behind, she's carrying like 10 beers at a time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Beers, huge Steins.
I think we need to go to Germany.
Maybe we do.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to cut you off, but
B&B
Germany live to air?
Live to air. Wow. Right. Vacation. B&B vacation.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I cut you off.
Going to the back area.
Yep.
They got these lockers set up. Little like foot lockers almost, right?
Interesting.
And I'm looking closer at them. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm a little confused because they look kind of like you go to the Y and maybe you get a locker, a personalized locker. You can put some items in there, but that's not what this was on.
Okay.
There were beer steins in these lockers.
Oh my God.
So I was very curious about this, and there were hundreds, if not thousands.
Did you take a picture?
I did take a picture. We're going to put it on the social media.
Okay, perfect.
This week, so you guys can talk about this too.
Beer Stein lockers.
Beer Stein lockers. So if you sign up for the Beer Stein membership,
okay,
you get this locker.
Yep.
You get all these exclusive deals. Whenever they release a new beer, you get to fill up your Stein for free. You get a personalized Stein, I believe it is too.
Wow.
And there's all these perks when you join this community.
Wow.
But it was
fantastic, man.
Awesome, right?
Yeah.
And there were like I said, maybe a couple thousand of these just beer Stein lockers.
Just like along the wall.
They lined the whole room. Wall to wall, like all four walls.
I need to see this in person.
You have to go see it in person.
That's awesome.
Right? This is a sight to see. So
I don't.
It was the first time I'd ever seen anything like that. I did a little bit of research today. I've seen that there are these Hofbrauhauses all across America.
All right.
Across the United States, and they have these memberships, these beer
Cool.
memberships.
That is wicked.
And it's a German thing.
So let me take the picture here. So you come in. You're a member. You go in. You got your key. You unlock your Stein.
Nobody can touch your Stein. It's only yours.
Okay, and then you go to your table or
big
the
ass
bar.
Stein, and they're huge.
Yeah,
big ass Stein. You walk up. You get to fill it up at a discounted price. You get to fill up.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's just I want to be a part of this community.
Yeah.
I almost bought one on the spot. I'm like, I don't even go to Buffalo very often, but I'm like,
just lock it there. Keep it there. When you're there, you just go visit.
So what do you think, Don?
Yeah,
the future brewery.
Yeah,
get some lockers.
Yeah. That's a future episode talk. Let's go.
So yeah,
that's awesome.
All right.
You always experience these things, and I'm excited to experience them with you. We got to do this more often.
I think so.
Yeah, we need to go. Never mind your wife.
Okay. This next beer, if I were to show you the can, you're going to see it on our social media, but it's a Refined Fool can. Because it's so out there and the name's so out there. This is the Catstronaut Session IPA. It's by Refined Fool. It's a 4.5. Don, look at this thing. Look at this can.
Like it's screaming here. Like you got a flying cat.
It's a cat. It's an astronaut cat.
Yes.
He's on the moon.
It is pretty cool. Like very vibrant colors.
Very
purple,
vibrant.
Fluorescent yellow.
Yeah.
They planted a flag in the moon, it looks like, with a top hat. Foolishly good beer. Refined Fuel Brewery.
It's really all it says about that, pretty much.
I can't see anything else on here.
Foolishly good beer. Yeah. I love it.
4.5%, like you said.
But it's got that like flying monkey kind of flair to it, right? Where flying monkey has the very unusual names, very unusual cans.
True.
Refined Fool's the same. It's
No, these guys are great.
Yeah. So
these guys are out of Sarnia.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask you where
I'm reading that. It says Sarnia, Ontario.
So they're from Sarnia?
Yeah, that's the only... I'm trying to figure out... There's nothing on this can. Well, it just says a Session Hazy IPA. There's no literature on here, so this is going to be...
Session, when we've had sessions in the past, Session is supposed to be a little bit more easy drinking.
Okay, yeah, well, it is light, right?
And it's a 4.5.
Yep.
And to be honest with you, that might be right up our alley, to be honest, right? We do enjoy a good session every now and then.
I do too.
If we're talking flavorful crushable, which is like that's the grail for us, right?
This might be it.
So let's crack this bad boy open. This is the Catstronaut. The Catstronaut by Refined Fool.
It's catchy though because it makes you want to say.
I want to say catastrophe.
I know. Yes, I was just saying that to you.
Yeah.
Catastrophe.
So pouring this in, we got another pale color. So
Yes.
the Don was just saying that, when we're looking at some of these IPAs, some are like really orange
Yep.
and some are more on the lemon side in terms of the color. I was trying to.
Oh, no!
Oh, he's got the overflow lava. I got we learned our lesson a few episodes back. Have some paper towels nearby.
I don't know. You were talking. I was listening to you, and my hand went a little bit more.
That's all right.
It tilted it more. It's not that bad right now.
That's okay.
It's not like in previous episodes.
So hazy.
This is controllable.
Hazy, carbonated, but we got it's on the pale side of the haze.
Yep.
The head is nice, cloudy, pillowy, fluffy
What
white.
do you got there in aroma while I take this pick? 'Cause
Yeah,
they need to see this can. This is fantastic.
Okay, I'm not going to say it's
All right. Okay.
as aromatic as the last one we had,
All right.
but again, this is a session. So, the other one was a juicy. They're trying to go for that wide range of fruit flavor. So
Okay.
I'm smelling a little bit of the hint of a little more subtle in terms of
Yeah, you're right,
citrus,
bro. I agree with
right?
you. It's not as powerful as the
Not
first
as
one that we
powerful.
tried, but it's aromatic.
Delightful though. Yeah, still delightful.
Yeah.
It's still
Might be a little bit light there.
if you know your beer, you pass this to someone. Actually, well, they would know just by looking at it that it's an IPA. But
I don't know
definitely
what I'm
after the
smelling
smell,
though. It does smell a little bit different.
Okay.
And not so much. Are you smelling citrus? I don't
a
smell
little bit more than
Not so much citrusy. I smell something different there,
Actually,
but I
you're-
can't pinpoint it.
Actually, you're kind of right about that. So,
Almost like a.
well, maybe the flavor will give us more of a hint because
Sure.
there was hardly any literature on the can. So
Yeah. All right.
let's go for it.
Okay. Cheers, brother.
Cheers. That's a session.
Yeah.
You can put in a session with this
Yeah.
one, I think.
Yeah.
I was just saying earlier, the session, they're going for that drinkable beer. So in terms of the flavor, there's enough there, right? I'm not
Very.
going to say it's
It's not overpowering.
but yeah, not overpowering, but also not overwhelming in
Correct.
anything, right? Not overwhelming in the hops, not overwhelming in the citrus fruit flavor either.
Yeah.
So again, we're going to describe this so that you know your tastes out there. Right. When we're giving a ranking, we know our taste. We've been very upfront about that at the beginning since episode number 1.
Correct.
So if you're a hop head, this might not have enough hops for you. If you really like that the Juicy IPA, like we had with the initial beer, the first beer, this might also not be for you.
Right.
But this might be that person that is delving into the craft lagers.
Absolutely.
And now, you know what? Okay, let's see if I can
Maybe you're
venture.
getting introduced to the craft beer market
Yeah.
and the community, and this would be a perfect beer to start off with for sure.
Because that's where, when you're part of the craft brewery community, I think it starts with the IPA,
For sure.
right? So, if someone is like, I love craft beer, I hate IPAs, it's almost like, what? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, true.
So
I agree.
I think, this might be, we use this kind of terminology with the last episode that we did,
Yeah.
a transitional type of beer.
Yes,
So if you
for
want
sure.
to transition into the IPAs, you're getting the idea of what an IPA is about.
This is a great beer.
Right? There's
Yep.
nothing at the forefront. It's crushable.
For sure. And I'm just looking at your like I could see yours a little bit better.
Sure.
I mean the colors there, you can't
colors-
see nothing
yeah,
through
nice
there.
haze. Yep.
Nice and haze to it.
Yep.
Fantastic. And the taste is good.
This is dangerous crushable, right?
Yeah.
Dangerously poolside crushable. So I can just picture the Don. It's one of those ones where you'd be like after the fact, you don't know how many beers you've had, but you see the aftermath, just all the crumpled cans, just laid across the bar on the
Yeah,
floor,
yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
and you're like, did I really
It's like
just...
having or maybe you have the boys over.
Yeah.
And we're doing a pool party. And
Yeah.
You just exactly.
cans.
The cans are spewed
Just
all over.
spewed.
This is the one that's yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They
I agree
spewed
with you.
all over, and then you start doing the math. You're like, wow, there was 3 of us.
Yeah.
I see about 20 cans of of beer.
I
on there.
agree. Yeah, very dangerous.
So again, this was the I can't say it. Don, what is it? Catstronaut Session IPA.
yep.
Refined Full 4.5. One more sip, but I'm ready to go with this
Okay.
one, I think.
All right, I'm good too.
Okay.
Well, we're trying something different here.
Yes, I almost forgot.
So we have a lot. Well, listen to our listeners out there. We have a lot of super fans, and we are definitely going to take a different take in terms of how we rank this specific beer.
usually we just shout it out. We'll say 3, 2, 1 or whatever it is, and we just shout it out. Super fans are like, why don't you write it down? Write it down. And
well,
then,
I mean, let's understand. The premise here was that we shouted it out. You can't really understand
Sure.
what it is, but we always explain it after. I mean, you
Yeah.
always see the beer rankings after a couple times for us to or the viewer, the listeners to understand what the rankings were.
so I'm writing mine down.
This is anonymous now.
Right? If I had a working pen, that'd be fantastic. I'm trying
Here,
my.
take that one.
Did you write it down?
That's
All
it.
right.
I wrote it down. Okay.
Don,
Now
save it
I
me.
was instructed to fold it, and I'm gonna pass it to you.
Okay.
To make this more.
And you're gonna read mine, and I'm gonna read yours.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So who wants to reveal first?
Well,
then?
you reveal first.
Okay.
It's okay.
So in my hands,
In my hand.
I have the Don's ranking of the
Catstronaut, man.
Catstronaut Session IPA.
All right.
All right. Ooh, we got a good score here. 7.3 from the Don.
All right. And in my hand, I got the Bruisers. Now. Ooh,
And-
7.3.
Hey, let's see if I can get it. There it is. Wow.
That's fantastic.
First ever blind vote, and it
Yeah.
was the same.
Hey, maybe we're getting onto something
It
here.
was funny. If we would have shouted it out, it would have just sounded like a 7.3. But okay, that was the first reveal, written down reveal. 7.3.
Just to let you guys know that we're listening to our super fans here, so we're trying everything different
We'll
that
try
we
it
can.
out.
Okay, all right.
We're having some fun.
Hey, that was fun.
So,
right.
all right. That was the Catstronaut Session IPA by
that
Refined
right?
Fool. 7.3 from the Don. 7.3.
What are
from
we
the
doing when we
Bruiser.
come back, bud?
Talking some old school movies.
Okay. So I remember something
Wow.
that scared the shit out of me all the time.
I'm gonna delve.
You're gonna delve deep?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah.
You're always like that. That's okay. I look forward to it.
I gotta feel it.
Feed off that.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
I
When you
wonder
come
if the one that scared me, or the ones that scared me, scared you.
maybe.
We're obviously the same age.
Find out what scared us when we come back.
This is not a test. This is your
Well, we have another emergency broadcast.
This is number 2. This is a discrepancy here.
But
this
it's
is not.
not-
This is not a re-ranking.
Yeah, it's not a re-ranking this time, but it's something that we have to bring to the attention of our listeners because we saw something here.
I picked it out. I don't know. It's just weird. Your glass was sitting across from me,
Yep.
and I was looking at my glass. And I'm going to put this up on social media after for everybody
Yep.
to see. And you tell us if we're right or we're wrong. I don't know. But your beer from the Refined Fuel tasting looked a lot different than mine.
It's different. The
It's
color looked different. One looked more carbonated. The other one looked a little bit more hazy.
Yeah, yours looked a little bit more thicker too. Like it was
yeah.
almost like a. Now it has nothing to do with because we frosted the glass because it had some time to kind of sink in there, but it looked thicker.
I thought the Don was going nuts. He used to be putting it out too. We
I had to
had a
take a-
shot. We had the toast to
Champagne.
my grandmother. Yeah. Then we're on our second beer. But then he put them side by side, and guys, my beer brothers and sisters, the beers look different.
They do.
So you'll see the picture. Tell us what happened.
Yeah.
Is it one's from an older batch? Maybe it's from a different batch.
Again,
it was. We've tried a number of beers. This is the first time we've seen a discrepancy like this.
For sure,
the beers look different in the glass. So, and we thought to ourselves, though, does it also change the flavor? So, what the Don was trying, the Don Ernesto, and what I was trying, was it the same?
And now
flavor?
that could affect our ranking, right?
could.
Because so we don't know.
We don't know, but we felt comfortable that we were going to keep our rankings. So we are going to keep our 7.3s for
we
that
just
one
needed
there.
to bring that
but that
to
was the
everyone's
warning.
attention. Yeah, to
So,
everyone's attention.
Anyways, this is Brews and Bros, episode 15, and we are sponsored by the Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. We got a promo code for you for 20% off of all their tours. Tell us what that is,
Yeah,
Don.
that's the Brews and Bros. So it's BREWSNBROS. Pop that in when you go on their website and you're ready to do a tour. 20% off.
Perfect.
Do it.
We're ready for our last beer.
Yeah.
And this one here is the Ghost Orchid by Bellwoods Brewery. Second time we've had a Bellwoods, I believe.
It
right?
is. Yep, you're right.
6.3
IPA.
The Don, are you going nuts on with this
I am.
can?
When I'm looking at, I'm a plant guy.
He is.
Orchids.
Oh boy.
I mean, man,
He busts my balls all the time. I don't know any names of any flowers.
And orchids are like I've never had any luck with them growing them, but they're
tough to grow.
Oh, for me they are. Yeah,
Okay,
a lot of people get second and third flushes out of them, but for me, I always tend to kill them. But anyways,
I'm gonna hold this up to your arm. I think you could get a sleeve of this can for sure, bro.
That would look pretty sick as a tattoo.
Honestly,
for sure.
it really would.
Maybe that's the addition to my lower half of my arm.
There we go.
Yeah.
First pop, possibly, eh?
Yeah.
Anything on the can that we have to talk about?
Again,
here?
like the last can, not really much. Just 6.3%.
Okay.
It's a strong beer, IPA. That's about it. And Bellwoods is located in TO.
Okay.
No literature here again, so we're going blind.
All right. I guess we'll do this.
Yeah.
We'll do this. Still
Crack
thinking
it.
of those beer steins, Don. I should have just bought one.
You should have.
Should we just go and buy one and
And just
film
leave it there? Oh, we can film it. Yeah, just leave it there, and then whenever we show up.
Maybe I'll put a little sticker, B&B, on the end of our stein so people can see it.
Okay, we're going.
Wow.
Whoa.
This is the most pale of the three, right?
Yep.
Okay. It's pouring in very, very pale. See when I get it all in there.
There is some sort of thickness. Like, it's hazy. It's hazy.
Yeah.
The haziness is there, brother.
Oh, it has such a milkshake.
Oh, well, that was, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it was nice and thick, too, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is reminiscent of a vanilla milkshake. Okay. Again, on this podcast, we're going to try our best. I will try to come up with any metaphor to try to explain it. It's a podcast. So, next season when we have video, I'll just be able to hold it up and say, this is what it looks like. But for now, I'm going to try my best to explain it. Like a vanilla milkshake, but it's lemony. A lemon vanilla milkshake.
This is great.
All right. Has a beautiful, nice off-white head to it. He's already. You did take the picture. You wanted to smell it so bad.
I took the picture, bro.
You did.
I did. Yeah. I'm ahead of you.
Okay.
Not very, very strong. You smell like there's aroma there, but
it's so pleasant though.
Yeah.
Right. So. Okay. Every citrus that you can name in the book, though.
I think we smell some mangoes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was gonna say there's something else
Like
that's
mangoes,
a little fruity.
guava, like along that line. Maybe some papaya.
Yeah. The aroma has a little bit more of a sweetness to it than the other two IPAs that we just had.
And the color's different too, which is nice.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It's.
Oh my god! Is this the crushable?
I have an idea.
Okay.
The only thing is, like, I don't want the beers to get warm.
Okay.
But I'd like to line up. Somebody else has to pour all these beers into a glass.
Okay.
And there's like a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I want to see which one you grab for.
Okay.
Just all kinds.
That's a great experiment.
Right?
That's a great experiment.
Whatever. We'll have reds, ambers, porters, pilsners, IPAs, hazy IPAs, double IPA, all of them. And I want to know which one you're going to grab, and then maybe we do it live.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm up for it.
Right?
We're going to do that.
Can you guess?
Yeah.
You might know our taste by now, right? What's the Don going to grab, and what am I going to grab?
Yeah.
So, okay.
I agree with that.
Let's drink this up. Come on.
Okay,
right?
hang
Cheers.
on.
No?
Cheers. Yeah. I wanted to smell it.
Oh. All right. I got to see if it matches. If there's a little bit of citrus and fruit. All right.
It does look like a milkshake, eh? You're already drinking.
Had a mouthful. Woo. Okay. Wow. Packed with flavor.
Wow.
It has a creaminess to it. Yeah, the citrus is coming out, but there is another hint of a fruit there for sure.
Yeah. Like I said, too, could be along the lines of guava, around that mango-y type thing. That thicker type of...
This is a Mike Tyson punch, though.
Yeah.
Right? They're just like, here we go. We're going to lay this on the line right now. We're going to put some citrus. We're going to make sure this IPA is going to be a lasting memory in your head.
Well, you know what, Bruiser? Like, honestly, all they had to do was put Ghost Orchid IPA. Nothing. They don't even... Nothing else is on this can to indicate the aroma, what you're going to get in it. Like, open the can and pour it.
We had that hibiscus IPA.
Yes. Was that from Flying Monkeys?
Yes, I believe it was.
Okay.
And they clearly labeled that there was hibiscus in it.
That was a lager, right?
Oh, was it a lager?
I think it was a lager.
Okay, maybe it was a lager.
Yeah.
I want to know what the orchid part of this IPA is.
Okay. All right.
Because...
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it...
That's intriguing.
simply the name. They like the orchid.
Yeah,
But it's,
yeah. This is where it's all up in the air. We have no literature to go on. Why is it like this?
Because they've done something here in terms of flavor. So this is your craft lover has to go and try this because it's very unique.
Look at that, brew. Look at that.
Yeah, we're holding. Hey, it looks the same. No warning after this one, but it has that milkshake thickness to it. It's a hazy. It's delicious. It's got the citrus, but there's something. There's a little hint. Don said possibly a mango. I'm wondering if this, and I could be way off because I have no clue. But is the key here the ghost orchid? Right? Again,
Yeah, sure.
This was the Ghost Orchid
For sure.
IPA
Yep.
by Bellwoods Brewery. It's a 6.3.
We don't know.
I would say it's not crushable, but it's so flavorful.
Oh, yes.
I would love to have one sitting down.
Yep.
You know what kind of... Actually, you know what? There's another category of beer I haven't really talked about too much.
Okay.
You go to the restaurant and you're going to order a drink, right?
Yep.
You know the food's not coming for a while.
Sure.
Chances are you're going to be able to finish that beer before the food comes.
Yes, it always happens.
Right? So...
For me, at least.
No, it does, right? It does.
Yeah.
I think it's common almost, right? You got to give a little bit of time, even if you order an appetizer.
Well, it happened to me last night when I went to the Raptors game.
Okay, there you go, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's where you venture and take a little risk and pick one that, you haven't tried before.
Yeah.
Might be packed with flavor, right? And you try it now before the meal.
Okay.
And then you can decide if you should have another one during dinner or try something else, right?
Sure.
I would say that I would probably, this is a perfect appetizer, but pre-appetizer.
Okay, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, it's packed with flavor. You want
Yep.
to try it. It's definitely an excellent beer,
Yep.
right? But is it, easy drinking to the point that, let's drink it throughout the whole meal. Let's have a bunch of these.
I don't agree
right?
with you on that. Yeah. Well, sorry, no, you're not. You're.
You agree?
I
in terms
agree
of
in
that
terms
part?
of yes. I think this is one where you
can have it with
you're
the meal,
drinking,
though.
and then I'm not pursuing it into when I get my meal.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink
Right.
it. This is flavorful.
Yeah.
It's. I'm gonna drink it now, and then I'm gonna get something else.
You know what? This would go perfect with this. And they also had this at the Hofenbrauhaus or whatever it is called. Pretzel. The German pretzel.
Andrea said that they did it right in front of you.
Well,
before they put it in.
okay. She, my wife, she exaggerates
Okay,
more
here
than
we
anybody
go.
would know. But she was trying to basically say the point was it looked like they hand rolled the dough and then they just baked it. Or
But it was
whatever.
already done.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming, but it
Okay.
was the freshest.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Okay, good.
This is a pretzel beer for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, I agree
if
with
I
you.
had that
Yes.
one in front of me, and they gave us like 16 different sauces to
Could
go
you-
with the.
My God, the pretzel, the saltiness of the
Right?
pretzel with this right now.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with you 100%.
There we go.
Okay.
Here we go. We coined something new.
Yes.
This is a pretzel beer.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Give me a pretzel.
Pretzel
Give me
beer,
this
Ghost Orchid.
It matches perfectly. It's delicious. It's good. Right?
Yes,
Right.
so
a
good.
Pre-beer appetizer.
Pre-beer appetizer.
No, pre-food.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm smelling. Yeah. I'm smelling that. I think I smell guava, man.
Okay.
But it's okay.
I'm a big fan of guava. I like guava. What are we doing for this vote, Don? Are we going old school or are we gonna
let's go new school.
new school? So
Our listener, we're trying to please our listeners.
we don't have the paper ready. I'll rip it quickly.
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna
got your
hand
pen
one
there.
over.
You do yours first, then pass it off to me. Okay. You got your score.
I think I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna hide mine here.
I'm
Okay.
folding it up. We've been instructed by our super fans. Write it down, pass it over, and you might get some more discussion. Don, how many times you folding this thing?
Well, I want to make it suspenseful. okay?
Wow, it's suspenseful, but okay. I folded mine happy.
You go.
15 times. All right.
Okay. All right. You go
Big
first.
reveal.
All right.
In my hand.
In my hand.
The Dons ranking. Woo! Big score from the Don. 7.5.
Okay. All right. And in my hand,
Ghost Orchid, 7.5.
I got the bruisers here.
All right.
Only one fold.
You're underwhelmed. Next time I'll fold it a bunch of times, all right? I'll put a padlock
Oh,
on it.
okay. 7.2.
All right.
All right.
Two solid
7.2.
scores.
Two solid scores, yep.
7.2
Yeah,
from
yeah.
me, 7.5 from the Don. That was the Ghost Orchid IPA by
From Bellwoods Brewery.
Bellwoods Brewery.
Yeah. Great. I mean, all three beers, fantastic.
Guess what, Don? The warning threw us off.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about our movies.
We did. Maybe when we come back.
Sure.
We'll shift it.
Whip it off.
Yeah.
We'll end off. Talk about those movies.
Okay. Talking point 2 is going to come after we just did the
The
beer.
closing.
That's fine.
We'll be back in a bit.
Yeah. Canadian Craft Brewery Tours operates day tours, evening tours, and self-guided tours in Niagara, Hamilton, Guelph, London, Muskoka, and Collingwood. Starting May 1st, Toronto day, evening tours, and self-guided tours will be in full force. For more information, visit CanadianCraftBreweryTours.com. Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. Taste the best of Canada.
We're back.
Yeah.
This is Brews and Bros. We're sponsored by the Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. We have a promo code for you for 20% off. What's that promo code, Don?
Yeah, Brews and Bros, BREWS and BROS. Pop that in, apply it, and 20% off on any of your tours.
So we figured we'd do our last little talking point right now, because what's a good one?
Yeah.
We're talking old school movies that scared the crap out of us.
Yeah.
I had a whole bunch. And to be honest with you, Donna, I had to narrow it down because
Okay.
they're really, I did have, there's some classics out there.
Sure,
But before I talk about any of them, you were telling me the other day about one that freaked you out when you were a kid.
I can't remember.
You can't remember which one it was?
No, I can't remember which one I told you it was.
Okay, well, which one are you thinking right now?
No, I don't know.
It was The Shining.
Yes.
You were saying
Okay.
The Shining just freaked you out.
Yeah, Red Rum.
Red Rum.
Yeah.
Right? Just his voice.
And I think just his voice, but I think when he pops his head through the door.
Boy, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what scene in
Or when
that-
she goes through the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Or she's trying to run away. I gotta watch
the
that.
two twins.
Ooh.
They're just he's in.
Red
He's on that big wheel.
Yes.
We were talking about the big
Yeah,
wheel the
yeah.
other day on this toys.
Yeah.
He's riding around the big wheel, but all of a sudden there's the two twins, and I think shortly after there's the blood that's going down.
Yeah, no.
So I have that was on my list.
Yeah.
But here's what it was for me.
Okay.
I'll talk in general, but then there's one movie in particular. So.
Okay.
Zombie movies done scared the crap out of me.
Really?
I'm talking beyond. Beyond.
Okay. Which is one, like old school zombie?
Oh yeah. So I watched the original.
Yeah.
Right. The original Night of the Living Dead.
Oh,
George
okay.
Romero,
All
black
right.
and white. Okay.
Okay.
And that freaks me out enough.
Yeah.
Like I was like that was my first introduction to zombie movies, and I don't like this. Like people are gonna come eat my brains. Like I really didn't like this. Okay.
I don't remember even watching those types of movies. that I know of that.
Okay.
Like Night of the Living Dead, yes, but I didn't watch it.
So there's like one other one that
Yeah.
really freaked me out.
Yeah.
I gotta tell a story with this one.
Okay.
The movie was Dawn of the Dead. There's a whole bunch of The Dead.
Yeah,
This one
yeah.
wasn't by George Romero.
Yeah.
It's burned in my brain for one reason. I'm having a birthday party. I don't know how old I was. Maybe I was in grade 7 or whatever it was. So I'm having a bunch of people over. We're gonna watch a movie. My Uncle Frank, he loaned us the Betamax. We didn't have a VCR. He had a Betamax.
That's amazing.
I went to the video store
Uncle Frank.
with my parents. They said, pick out what you want. And me being the tough guy that I am, I'm going to get Dawn of the Dead.
Okay.
Right? That's, you sure you don't want Star Wars?
Yeah.
I want Dawn of the Dead.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, here you go.
So this is the night before. I watched the movie the night before.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I was scared. I was never that terrified in my life.
How old do you think you were?
Well, grade 7, I would have been 12.
Okay, 12 years old.
12 years old, right?
Yeah.
So, next day, birthday rolls around. We have cake and all this kind of stuff. It's time for the movie. I couldn't watch it again.
Really?
My birthday party, it's in my basement. I went upstairs.
Really?
I played with my sister, your
Freaked
wife.
you right out?
Yeah. I went and hung out with her.
Freaked you right
for
out.
For 2 hours. I'm like, I will never watch this movie ever again.
Yeah.
It completely freaked me out. There was one scene in particular, and I don't want to be too graphic, but I will. The whole, much of the movie takes place in a mall.
Yeah.
They're hiding out there. The zombies get in. They're in the elevator. Elevator opens, and it's a sea of zombies.
Okay.
50 zombies. The 2 or 3 people, whatever's in there, they go in there and they rip them apart, literally. Like I'm talking
from limb.
No, lungs, like their stomachs, lungs. Come on, I'm watching it, but what am I watching?
Okay. And you're 12 years old.
Yeah, I'm 12 years old. I'm scarred. I'm scarred.
That's...
Okay, then I kind of get over it as the years go by.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, you know what? I start coming up with a plan in my head.
Yeah.
They're pretty slow. As long as I have a pretty good weapon with me, I think I could bash their brains in. I'm good. I'll be right. Then what happens? the zombies get smarter. Return of the Living Dead comes on.
Yes.
And now they're fast. They run and they can talk. I'm like, what are you talking? What? Come on. I'm like, zombies on their own are the most terrifying things in the world. Now
they can
run
faster.
after me,
Yeah.
and then they can communicate. And they can talk.
I guess if you're a 12-year-old kid, you're going nuts.
No,
yeah.
I'm like, so that's it. I was like, I was done with. I don't want to watch another zombie movie ever again. I was at Ghostbusters at the theater. They played a trailer for Return of the Living Dead. I almost left the movie.
Wow.
And I wanted to see
traumatized
Ghostbusters.
you.
Yeah, no, I was done. Done. So
wow.
it was many, many years later until I watched another zombie movie, and then now I'm okay with zombie movies.
Yeah,
but,
for sure. I mean, we're a lot older for sure.
But that was it. We want to know this. What was that movie that scared the crap out of you? Because I know there were a bunch, right?
Oh, maybe for staples are Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh God, yeah, they're classics.
Friday the 13th. Those for me. I remember Freddy Krueger was
Freddy was disgusting.
Oh my God, you fall. I didn't even want to fall asleep because you fall asleep, he goes in your dreams. Could you imagine being that young of an age? And I was probably around the same age as you. Obviously, we're the same age, but 12, 13 years old watching these things. I already have a tough time sleeping. Now I got to watch this guy's going to come in my dreams and kill me. Nah.
I am having so many flashbacks. I guess I got to talk about it really, really quick before we go.
Yeah.
We're in Manhattan. We're in New York.
Yeah.
Jason takes Manhattan.
Oh.
We got one small hotel room for me, my uncles, my mom,
Yeah.
my dad, my sister, your wife.
Yeah.
I scared the shit out of your wife.
That's not nice.
I had to. I'm like, we were in, I kept on pretending I was Jason the whole freaking night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
Anyways, we had a blast like always.
Yeah.
We tried a whole bunch of awesome IPAs.
All three were fantastic.
They were great,
Different. We had a conspiracy.
And
Can we call it a conspiracy or a debacle?
Yeah,
was it a debacle? It wasn't a debacle. We didn't do anything.
A little conspiracy.
Yeah.
And I guess a little, preview.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of IPAs that we got to try. So
I stocked up on those.
You did. You just stocked up. So many future episodes will be IPAs.
Yeah.
And,
we got to go out now and get some stouts and some pilsners and some porters and
for sure.
ambers. Yeah, we need to knock it up. So give us your suggestions, right? I mean, we are super fans, and some people out there that follow us are giving us some cool suggestions. We should go back and look at them.
Tell us what you should do. Hey, if you're a Beer Stein member,
ooh,
we want to know about it.
Yeah.
Tell us where.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, because honestly, there's nothing around.
Maybe it's a live call-in like Richard Zacco.
Maybe. We'll get you on.
Yeah,
we'll get you on. If you're a Beer Stein member, you want to talk about, especially if you're like a hardcore Beer Stein member, like you've been a Beer Stein member for 20 years.
How do we get, we got to research this.
Who has Beer Stein locker number 1?
Oh.
Right? That's got to be coveted.
I'm calling Hofbrauhaus.
Yeah,
Buffalo.
who's got it?
Who's got number 1?
How long has that brewery been around? I bet you right? It's got to be the founder, like something.
Okay, this is something we got to research.
Yeah,
Put it in our back pocket.
Number 1.
Yep.
Anyways, this is Brews and Bros.
This was fantastic.
Episode 15, IPAs. We loved it.
Yep.
So, next time, we don't know what we're doing yet, what kind of beers, but we'll let you know.
Absolutely.
Maybe porters.
Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook. We're all over.
All over the place.
Podcast.
Just like all over the place on this podcast.
Share it. Do it. Live it.
Anyways, I'm the Bruiser.
I'm the Don Ernesto.
2 brothers.
3 beers. We're out.